Welcome to the Daily Mirror's Football Spy with myself, IBRAHIM MUSTAPHA, and our sports editor, Matthew Lawless, who's going to be bringing you all the latest transfer headlines.
It's only my mum who calls me Matthew.
Tom, we've got a lot to talk about today. Manchester United out in LA. Jose Mourinho's been talking.
It's Monday, and you know what that means. It's Mirror Sports' big debate, and today we're talking England. Having sealed qualification for next summer's World Cup this past week, we're going to be talking about the squad, who's potentially going to be in and who's potentially going to be out.
We're discussing the Champions League and looking ahead to tonight's matches. First up, we're going to be talking Liverpool, who are facing Sevilla. Liverpool haven't been in the Champions League for a couple of years, and you may remember Sevilla beat them in the Europa League final a couple of years ago.
Matt, pre-season, teams are back in training, friendlies are upon us, and the big kickoff's less than a month away. So who are the potential movers and shakers making the headlines today?
Now, with all the big figures, big fees and big names being thrown about, Neil McLennan's going to take us through some of the deals that may have sort of gone under the radar in the last couple of months.
Today we're talking Jose Mourinho, Manchester United manager, was sent off controversially at the weekend as United beat Southampton. Now we're asking if he gets unfair treatment from referees. In the red corner we have Alex Richards, in the blue corner we have Matt Lawless. There's only 1 week left of the transfer window, and some clubs are going to be ramping up their efforts to do business before that deadline. Tom, I believe we're starting in Barcelona. He's back. Zlatan Ibrahimovic has confirmed his return to Manchester United after signing a 1-year deal at Old Trafford to rejoin Jose Mourinho's men. Tom, what does this mean for Man United? Is this a good move?
Now, Martin, I believe we're starting with quite an interesting story that could have changed the landscape of English football in ways you and I could not even imagine.
I think amongst Arsenal fans, this is about as good a news as they can get when they're about to lose one of the best players at the club. Essentially, if he is going to go, to have a player potentially with the quality and potential of Raheem Sterling coming in is definitely something that Gunners fans will be happy about. And moving away from United, Jose Mourinho's former club Chelsea, they're looking for a striker. I mean, they've been linked this summer with Lukaku, Belotti, Aubameyang, and there are new names in the hunt now. Another player with 1 year left on his contract and possibly out of favour, and someone Arsenal will probably be willing to let go, is Jack Wilshere. And finally, before we go, we've got to jump down to the Championship, where sort of like the transfer master, as he's been known in the past, he's at it again, isn't he? There was talk over the last few weeks that potentially he might be slightly out of favour at City, might not get the game time that he as a player would want, but you'd feel if he goes to Arsenal, he'll get a lot more starts. He wouldn't be competing with so many players for his particular position, and you think, yeah, he could probably flourish under Arsene Wenger at Arsenal.
For the English sides, Manchester United and Chelsea, after both missing out last year and competing in the Champions League, both back with a bang.
But Everton, their rivals, have been buying players left, right and centre. But looks
Power
like...
shift on Merseyside?
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
I'm going to leave that one well enough.
Wenger has publicly said that he's been texting Alexis Sanchez, and he says it's been very positive. And these are direct quotes coming from Wenger.
How do you think he means by the text message being positive? Just because possibly Sanchez is just not responding by saying no? Yeah. Wenger's maybe texting him, getting on the old WhatsApp, says, "Are you leaving?" No response. Double tick. It's been read, but for Wenger, he's going to take that as a positive, isn't he?
There you go, Manchester United, Zlatan Ibrahimovic reunited. See what I did there? Reunited. Yeah. To keep up to date with all the latest transfer news, follow us on @MirrorFootball.
So good results for the English clubs last night. Remember, 3 English clubs in action tonight in the Champions League. So to keep up to date with everything, follow us on @MirrorFootball and on the website.
Wait and see indeed. To keep up to date with all your Ronaldo news and everyone else, follow the Mirror Football Transfer Live blog on the website, or follow us on Twitter and Facebook @MirrorFootball.